We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Raoban.
Really annoying if I hadn't picked up that waypoint. So I almost forgot to pick it up. Which would have been tragic.
I've done that.
What do you think you need, Pup?
$1 million.
I don't think you would know what to do with $1 million.
Buy dog treats.
Yeah, but you'd have to go into the store and count out the money. It's a bit above.
Amazon.
Oh, Amazon. True. That required him to use a computer, though.
Yep. Yep. Oh, so there's a step stool there for them. Okay, fair enough.
Oh no.
What's up?
Sometimes you see a tank go do something, you're just like, oh, yep, you bit off way more than all of us can shoot together.
That's fine. But that might be because I'm the tank that's biting off more
What's
than.
that?
Friends, 'tis good to see
Might
you
be
safe
I'm the
and
tank.
well. I will admit
Yeah.
I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding.
Though
refuge
you usually
within
tend to
the
take it
Heydi
slow
sea.
unless somebody
But
tells
full
you,
glad was I
hey, go.
Thankfully, when we fled Uldar, we fully
Which
expected
is,
to
I
become
mean-
wanted men, known to
This is in
all
stone
and hounded
vigil,
at every turn.
and particularly
Yet
in
that
a
did not
spot where
come
it's
to
very
pass.
easy to get
On the
carried
contrary,
away.
it would seem the charges against
they
us
did.
have not been made public. Might we
They
have
pulled
you?
everything.
Sharp as ever, Master Elfino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress
Had to keep
news
us
of the
alive.
Scion's alleged crimes, until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found. Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
Peanut. What are you doing?
But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seedseer and I to lend Raoban a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Ah, could it be? I dare not hope.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Raoban is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wish to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino.
Oh gosh.
Following his capture, Raubarn had
He's
been
a
held
dude.
in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the brass blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
I am really
The
enjoying
Crystal
the rework past
Braves.
Legion.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain.
It's just better.
At any rate, if we're to rescue Raubarn, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
It is a better Astrolugian.
It is.
That's good. Because that was one that you wanted to play originally, but then found you didn't enjoy as much. And now,
Now I do.
now you do.
And if I work it all the way up, it will mean that I have all of the healers up above 70.
What level is your I forget.
Scholar, mage, white mage, or sage.
Yeah, those. What are
My scholar is 90. My white mage is 70. And my sage is like 75, I think. I've actually played that one more than I really thought I would. It also starts off at a very high level.
Yeah, because Astrolugian is going to start at 30, right?
Yep. So I've worked the Astrolugian up about 27 levels now.
Oh, hi, Camille. Hi. You wanted some belly rubs? Is that what you wanted here?
I've only worked the sage up like 6 levels, I think.
But those 6 levels are a lot harder to get.
Yes and no. Like, there's more numbers, but they scale your scaling experience from like dungeons and stuff really well. Their math is really good on that. So they don't. I don't think it's their intention to make it so that, you know, level. What is the saying from RuneScape? Like, 90 is the same as 100, meaning the experience that you need to get to level 90 is the same as the experience that you need to get from 90 to 100.
Which, that can be fine.
It can be. And in RuneScape it only makes sense, because that game is about grinding like that. In an MMORPG, I really just don't enjoy being locked behind levels like that. And I appreciate that they don't do that as much here.
I also want to say that I'm really glad that we are in this expansion actually doing something about what we just escaped from. I kind of wondered if they would just go, oh, well, you got away, now you gotta do all this stuff here, and then in like the after season stuff we'll go back and deal with some of that.
With like stuff in Ul'dah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I won't say that they tie up every single story.
I mean,
that they tie up every single story thread, but they don't generally leave large ones to like out to dry. That is a very cute picture of mom and puppy, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Do they always sleep on opposite ends of the couch? Like they hate each other, but they also kind
No.
of love each other?
No, he, Peanut moves around. So, he got up, and he's moving around again. Mom moved a little bit to get more comfortable. And Peanut thought that meant that it was time to, you know, crawl over and lick her face and everything. Like, no, that's not what that means, bud.
Also, oh my gosh, I had forgotten about those pictures of Peanut in a little, like, checkered coat.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cute. My puppy is cuter, but your puppy's pretty cute. Your puppy is a distant second, but a distant second is
Camille,
pretty good.
Camille, the things that they are saying right now, you should not believe it's true. Maybe you can't hear them, and that might be for the best.
Oh, it's Camille and Quinn are tied for second. It's fine. It's a close race, but Peanut is the winner.
No.
And we're about full up on ashes in the fireplace.
What is this? Oh, rings. Okay, I will be back. Camille, I think you'll also be back. But we need to go outside. We haven't been outside in a little bit, so I think you need to go outside. Do you want to go outside? Or does that sound interesting at all? We could go outside. Like, maybe we could actually go outside. Or not. Or we could go outside. I'll be back, guys.
I have decided Ninjago Legos might be the coolest Legos next to only Star Wars Legos.
You
No,
have fun
okay.
putting your set together today?
Maybe that's not even quite true. Yes. I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, it's definitely the coolest Lego IP. But Bionicle also exists.
There are a lot of really cool Lego IPs that are both current or that have existed.
I kind of liked that Knights one that they had for a while. But they really wanted to make a card game out of it, and that just wasn't taken off.
You see in that picture, you're cheating because you have a cat there too.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun putting my Lego set together. My first Ninjago Lego set.
That really your first one?
Yep. I always said, after they got rid of their old Ninja Lego sets, they shouldn't have done that.
I mean, they've been doing the Ninjago ones for a long time now.
I would guess over 10 years. Ninjago is kind of almost a staple type Lego at this point.
Technically, Bionicle was too. They did eventually get rid of that, but or they ended it.
They finished it. They ended it profitable, which is good.
Yes and no. I feel like for a business, you do a thing until it's no longer profitable. You don't like. There's not really such a thing as ending on a high when it comes to a business. For a story, yes, but not business-wise.
Well, that's what they did. Like, they had run out of story. There just was no more. They thought they could just start it over with the Hero Factory stuff, but
yeah,
that didn't work out. Now I've heard that they're gonna just do like a soft reboot of Bionicle. Maybe.
probably should just keep arming up my Paladin.
Which, if they do a soft reboot of Bionicle and I have adult money now, that might not be good.
I mean, it just means that you'll buy each of the characters.
I probably would. Honestly, if Lego did, like, they haven't really done a collectible thing like that since Bionicle. Which has been since I've been getting, like, adult-sized paychecks. If, genuinely, if they just re-released the original Bionicles and just went through it all again, I'd buy every single one.
Peanut, she doesn't want to play with you with that right now.
It would take a little convincing on to my wife. I'd buy every single one.
Oh, it does
He's
give me
just
the.
hunkered out.
It does give me a shield too. Nice.
We met a new person, and we had him give her a bone, like a rawhide-ish bone.
Sure.
She spent probably 2 hours just gnawing away on that thing.
So is that the way of getting her to like the new person? Or is that the way to distract her from the fact that there's a new person there?
Yeah, it does both.
That's true.
She had met him before though, so like,
That helps.
yeah. But with how she was towards the end, I would say at this point, if he were to like come into our house while we weren't here for some reason, she'd probably bark once, maybe twice, and then see that it was him and run up to him and start like trying to play ball or something.
Like, oh, you've been here before. You know the drill.
We vetted you. Wouldn't you, Quinn? So here's the question. We have fully leaded water. Is it safe to wash our dishes with it? Or is that like putting like lead spray paint on our dishes every time we wash it?
I have no idea.
When was this published? (2016).
Fantastic. Conjure a white mage thing.
Very little water remains in washed and laundered fabrics. Water with any lead levels can safely be used for general cleaning and washing for clothing, bedding, and linens. Oh wait, that's not quite what I wanted. Water with any lead levels are safe to use to wash and sanitize dishes, tables, and eating utensils because very little water clings to smooth surfaces.
Who has Or Kupo nuts to lying around used for art. That's just too much. Oh, I'm supposed to speak with.
Interessante.
What's that?
Oh, I was just reading a document on recommended lead levels. 15 parts per billion is the maximum, apparently.
Is there a way to look at multiple, like, to try on multiple pieces of gear at the same time?
Yes, there is. So at the bottom of your character, there's the 8 buttons. The 5th one over. Sorry. So in the fitting room there.
That one?
Pray, forgive me my
Safely outfit.
lateness.
Yep.
Okay,
Where do
so
you
then it
bury?
keeps.
Master Alphino, I am pleased to see that the
Gotcha.
light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Now, is there a way
Ah,
to
yes.
try and
How
try
pathetic
different
I must have seemed
dyes
to you when we
on
last
things
met.
that you're trying
I'm
on?
ashamed to record it.
Not that I know of.
For a time, I was well
That's
and
the
truly
frustrating
lost.
one to me.
But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound
kind of a
my
cool
purpose,
set.
and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Ooh, I kind of like that. Is that a
Since
fur
your
trim
escape
around
from
your
Odin,
waist, or
my fellow
just metal?
shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves
Just
every
metal.
step, in hopes of learning
Yeah.
the Scion's whereabouts.
I kind of dig it.
Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information.
It's
Pray, forgive
what
us.
you can get from the Mughals for just
You need
guilt.
not apologize, my lady. We are
Nice.
grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides,
That
Valbarn
especially
is
looks
no
good
less a
on
friend,
the
and we cannot well
roped in
abandon
or
him to
whatever.
his fate.
Your guys.
Yeah.
Hozan, the three
The
of us
ogre.
shall attend to the Flame General's rescue.
Ogre.
Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dawade and Higiri with you.
Ogre folks.
Let's see what the answer looks like.
With me!
This. Let's do that.
That's okay. That's not bad. That's a little bit slimmer. I like the palette and stuff a bit better, but
You look like Magitech armor.
yeah, that's the Lancer stuff.
Sure.
Green Bay scores.
I'll try.
Yeah. I'm getting commercial for Scotch tape.
They really need a commercial?
I guess. Like, it's like the toilet paper, like, who's not buying this?
Away with
Who's
you!
undecided?
This is pugilist monk samurai.
It's usually about brand recognition
Yeah.
more so than
But it-
selling a specific product.
It's
Yeah.
Scotch tape, though. Like, that's
That's
right
true.
up
I
there
think
with Kleenex.
I think they've won brand recognition by just having the product named after them.
Yeah. The only thing would be if they're
Maybe.
advertising Scotch tape in order for they may have a newer product that's coming out and they're trying to up their brand recognition prior to that product release.
Or I wonder if, like, sometimes those companies that have, like, won brand recognition, like Kleenex or whatever, I wonder if they have to, like, do commercials every so often to, like, stave off, like, antitrust stuff or something.
It's possible.
Leave this to me.
Though
Interesting. Sorry.
Then I got a commercial for Shark, in which, I think it's Courtney Cox. She's the one that played Monica in Friends.
yeah.
I think she plays Monica in the commercial, or is implied to be her in the commercial.
Oh, with her obsession